What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
Video of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Shorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
This was an Israeli government official who was saying this, not some low-level operative or some rogue member of their diplomatic corps. This was a senior member of their administrative government who was saying this on American soil. Their biggest problem wasn't Hamas or Hezbollah or the Palestinian Authority or Syria or even Iran. She said that Israel's biggest problem was young black people in the United States.
This is a call for 100,000 black men to lead this historic wave of economic empowerment, ensuring the enduring prosperity of black American families by adopting the 3 crucial steps to leading lasting change: separation, organization, and commitment.
War is all about technique, all about strategy and winning. People don't understand, man. War is not just a battle. You know what I'm saying? A battle comes and goes. War can last years, decades, centuries. You know what I'm saying? War is just not it's not no battle. A battle can be over in a night, in a week, 2 days, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. A battle can end in 5 minutes. But a war can last centuries. And that's a fact. But what I want to talk about, man, staying positive in chaos and destruction, and helping out the less fortunate. Bruh, people don't understand that it's all about your mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the difference maker between winning and losing. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the middle of the storm, you know what I'm saying? It can be nothing but destruction. You dig? And it might hurt. It might not hurt. Crip. Because in the middle of the storm, like in our tornado, that's supposedly where it's the most safest. But trying to get to the middle of it, that's the dangerous part. Because the destruction on the outside can take you out in an instant. But that's life. You know what I'm saying? When you negative and you don't believe in that you're gonna win, before you ever get to the eye of the storm, you will fade away. Before you can even get to the positivity. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay positive in the negative. Because chaos and destruction is gonna always, you know what I'm saying, take some people out, or a city, or a situation that you got going. When you in war, Crip, these people, man, can be the most strongest people you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't never seen these people fight a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a negative mindset, you lost before it even started. But it also, it's about knowing when it's your time to act, to get on the position. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, people think that they won the battle, but the war continues. You feel what I'm saying? You could be being chased. You know what I'm saying? And people know that you're dead wrong. But the way your favor is over your life, you win every battle that you do. You know what I'm saying? But in some type of time and fashion, you will have to know when it's time to let go of that negativity. You know what I'm saying? Because positivity can help save your life so many times. You never know when a person that you want to help can be the person to help save your life. You know what I'm saying? You never know. The way life is, people these days, man, can sometimes, all they need is a prayer. You know what I'm saying? And they can change their whole life around. For you just to pray for them. You know what I'm saying? And you have a negative mindset, like, why the fuck should I pray for that nigga? You know what I'm saying? That you know, that's like, because sometimes, like I said, it be the people that's close to you that need the help the most than random people outside of you. You know what I'm saying? And you never know when that person that you praying over might be that person to help save your life in the middle of a war. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to push back your help. because you feel like you can do it on your own. You feel what I'm saying? When positivity reacts to negativity, it's a clash. Positivity is a weird type of energy. You know what I'm saying? You never know how you smiling, you having fun, making jokes, motivating people can change people's lives. You know what I'm saying? You can go through life, man, I don't want to do nothing. Woe is me. You know what I'm saying? Pity party. You know what I'm saying? But what did that get you? Negativity. And what did negativity get you? Sickness. To hurt yourself. Destruction. Failure. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes negativity makes you seem like you gotta hurt someone to feel happy. But that's not the case. Crip. You know what I'm saying? War is a tricky type of subject. Because the tides can change in an instant. You know what I'm saying? One minute you on the run. Next moment you the king over the whole everything that's under your reign. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you have a negative mindset, it'll make you give up right at that moment to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And then you see somebody else with a positive mindset, wondering, trying to explore the new, trying to create a new world, trying to let go of problems that bother you in life, continue to grow. At first, you felt like the negativity was helping you grow because you get monetary things out of the negativity. But that's the thing about negativity. You might win for that instant. You might win till you die. But every action have a reaction. You know what I'm saying? And you never know if something can happen to the generation after you because of a negative mindset that led people into a destruction, but for that moment they were succeeding. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, Crip, positivity sometimes gets you walked on, stepped on, talked about, abused, picked on, but the values you learn out of it help you be more positive. It helps you teach your family that, yeah, it might hurt for a minute. People might talk shit about you. People might not like you because you always happy or you always want to see people grow. But you help create people who can break that curse over other people. You know what I'm saying? Because positivity can change your whole life around. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you lost your job. You lost your house, your car. You lost your kids. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to lose all that shit at once. Lose your health. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to lose all that shit. But when you do, it's not about how you take the hit. It's about how you come back from the hit. You get what I'm saying? So if you have a positive mindset that believe that you can get better, you can change things, you can heal yourself, you can help other people heal, that can change a lot. If you got a negative mindset, man, I'm sick, I'm hurt, I'm just going to disappear from the world and just hide in the corner and never let nobody see me ever again, that won't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That light that you were shining before the shit happened was what people wanted to see and to feel. But I understand when you go through pain, it's kind of hard to relate a message of positivity, Crip, when you're going through what you're going through. But you gotta look at the bigger picture of things. Stuff happens for a reason. And you might not want it to happen. You might not know why it's happening. You might be like, why is it happening to me? And when you can bounce back from that and still be a person of value, still be a motivator, still help people learn the truth about how the world can evolve into a different place, even if you don't have your full health, even if you are behind bars, you know what I'm saying? Even if, you know what I'm saying, you're in the middle of a war or the middle of the storm. You know what I'm saying? That can change the whole situation around. You get what I'm saying? Like in the Bible, I think his name was Hezekiah. He was one of the king. It's in the King's version. He was a king, and he was wicked, basically. And God told one of the prophets, they said, because of this, God gonna take your life and your health away, and a lot of like blessings away. And it eventually happened. You know what I'm saying? Now he could have turned his back on God and just went down that spiraling path of destruction and misery and pain. But he didn't do that. He went back to the prophet and he repented his sins and prayed to God and asked the prophet to talk to God about helping him out, because he changed his life around and he wanted to be more of a reflection of what God wanted to be instead of what he wanted to be, Crip. You know what I'm saying? And what did God do? He gave him back his health. And he gave him longer life to live. And he reigned as a king even longer. So it's like, it's all about your positivity. If you got a positive mindset, you can change your own death. You can heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times our destruction comes from ourselves. People don't understand that you can still lead in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be on the main line to always lead. Like I said, prayer can change a lot. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the people in jail who got a chance for freedom can help motivate other people on the outside world not to end up in a situation to where they gotta be behind the bars and become a warrior. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because the situation you in don't lead you to be a negative type of person, not help somebody else out become a better version of themselves because you in a bad situation, because you never know how they can turn around in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might still be stuck in that bad situation because you might not get no help. You might still be stuck in that bad situation like Joseph. He asked for help and he helped the dude out. They left him. They went to the king of Egypt. And they forgot about the nigga for 2 years. But God made it to where the Pharaoh had to go through had a dream to where Egypt was going to go through poverty. And the person who Joseph helped, the cupbearer, ended up reminding him, he remembered about Joseph and ended up telling the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh took Joseph out of prison after 2 years when the cupbearer was supposed to be done told him, and he ended up being second to the Pharaoh all of Egypt. And back then Egypt was like America. You know what I'm saying? So it still is today. But like I said, bro, you know, positivity can change your whole life around. It can change people's lives around. It can change a subject spiritually. It can change anything in the world as long as you believe that you can win and have faith in God. Anything can happen. Positivity can change anything. You know what I'm saying? Your negative addictions, your abuse, your anything. You know what I'm saying? Praying in war can change. Like when Moses was on the mountain and he had to hold his hand up praying to God. And if he let his hands down, they lost. If he kept his arms up, they won. You know what I'm saying? He had help. People helped him out to hold his arms up. So it's like when you got the positivity and belief, you believe it can change the whole war around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like never give up because of a negative situation. Always look on the brighter side of the picture. And them feelings that you feel, they only meant to help you get stronger and weather the pain, because it might get worse. You know what I'm saying? So you can't let these little bumps and bruises knock you off your pivot, because that's what people want. You know what I'm saying? That's what people thinking. That's what people want to see. you disappear and lose. So you can't get them satisfaction. You can't get yourself the satisfaction of losing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your own self can be your biggest downfall. So at the end of the day, man, you just gotta stay positive. Remember, battle don't mean you won. It's a war. You never know how long the war can take. So at the end of the day, you just gotta stay positive. You have to be hood and outside and help people out. Hood and outside, gang and outside.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.